welcome back. We're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha. We're now getting some breaking news from the national capital, from Rajghat, where the Trinamool Congress is currently protesting. Remember, this is part of TMC's Delhi Chalo protest, which is a fight for our rights. Spearheading that protest is, of course, TMC's Banerjee. This is TMC's two-day Delhi Chalo protest that's currently underway. Remember, there were no permissions that were given to the Trinamool Congress for holding protests in Jantar Mantar. This is a stir over the issue of unpaid central dues to West Bengal government in the MGNREGA scheme, and right after a fair bit of controversy that was associated with TMC's Banerjee, where he was summoned yet again on this very day to appear before the Enforcement Directorate, where he had also made counter allegations that it is the ED, and through the ED, through these central agencies, the government in turn, that doesn't want him to spearhead this very protest that the TMC has planned in the national capital on the 2nd and the 3rd of October. Now he's finally in Delhi, and he's part of the Rajghat protest, the visuals of which you can see on your screens. Let me take this across to my colleague Nikhil Lakhwani, who is with us from the protest venue. Nikhil, I believe this is also going to spill on to tomorrow, where the TMC delegation goes to Jantar Mantar. There was no permission to hold that protest there. Has that permission been granted? And what is happening in Rajghat at the moment?
So Greha, as you have rightly mentioned, we are currently reporting from outside the venue where the protest is underway. This is the Rajghat area, and this is the another gate where the workers of the TMC, they have also gathered in decent number. As you can see in the pictures, that the security personnel have also been deployed. But what we do know is that at about 1 p.m. Many of the MPs, MLAs and the ministers of the TMC and other party leaders, office bearers of the TMC, they reached out here, and as per the plan, they are supposed to be here for 2 hours. That means till about 3 p.m. they are going to stay inside, and this is going to be a part of the silent protest which is underway on the occasion of the Gandhi Jayanti. So a larger message the TMC workers are trying to give out from this particular place, and as you have mentioned in the start as well, that this is happening because the disbursement of the funds have not taken place from the side of the central government. There are many of these schemes, welfare schemes so to say, which are centrally sponsored to the state, like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and MGNREGA schemes and other schemes as well, for which the TMC leaders have been saying that close to 15,000 crore rupees and counting have not been released yet because of the political reasons from the side of the central government. And this is the careless attitude is what the TMC workers and the leaders have been saying. So as you have rightly mentioned, this is the program which is currently underway. At about 4:30 p.m. there is another set of meeting which is scheduled, where all the office bearers and the MPs who are of that level, they are going to hold another set of meeting at the residence of Saugata Roy. Then we are going to further chalk out the plan, because tomorrow as well there is another program for Jantar Mantar. As far as the permission issue is concerned, there were some of the reports that the permission has not been granted yet to gather at the site of the Jantar Mantar. But now what we have been given to understand, that the police have unofficially informed the workers, the leaders of the TMC party, that they can gather, because that is the site where usually all the protests take place. So this is the 2-day of the showdown from the TMC against the central government.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Nikhil. Remember, it's Gandhi Jayanti today, and it's a very, very symbolic protest which is happening currently by members of the Trinamool Congress at Rajghat. Tomorrow, this will spill on to the Jantar Mantar 2-day protest as far as the TMC delegation is concerned. They've also accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of playing petty politics by cancelling all the trains and flights from Kolkata to Delhi. Let's see how does this play out. I'm leaving it at that. That's it from my side. And we are carrying this broadcast forward on CNN News 18 after this very short break.